Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm xsinick. I'm back again. We're gonna do some more game design here. Earlier we had just a kind of chill out stream where I was doing other stuff, and we're gonna get back here into doing some more kind of level design, character development stuff focused for the project Soul 3000, right? So in this stream here, I'm gonna jump into Blender. And I'm gonna attempt to load all the levels that I've created in the Blender game engine into the Godot engine, because that's the new engine that we're using right now. So I want to start making that transition over, and plus I want to take a little break away from 3D code just for a minute from looking at all those robot mech, robot designs, and start looking at some environments, and seeing if we can load them up into Godot and have our character run through the level, and just to show the lighting is and how things are set up. So we're gonna get right to that. Also, I want to encourage anyone that's looking at me out there to follow me, because it's gonna help me make the stream a little bit more interesting. Well, a lot more interesting if I reach affiliate. So you see that bar to the top right? That's me trying to make affiliates. So I just need 50 people to follow me, and I'll get there, and I'll be able to add things like little emojis and just offer a whole bunch of stuff, And I will try to continue to have also free stuff going on. Don't forget, follow me on Discord and on YouTube also. Okay, so without further ado, too much screwing around here. I'm gonna try to jump into some of this level design stuff. And first off, we're gonna jump into Blender. I'm gonna take a look at all the levels, and then we're gonna see how we're gonna organize stuff. So there's a lot of folder organizing, bringing things into Godot. So let's get right to that. Okie dokie, here we are. I'm gonna close this out, Wacom. Okay, we're in Blender. I'm gonna load the first level in Blender, and then we're gonna look at it side by side with what we have in Godot and see how all this works out. The file structure here in Godot, and we have a level.assets folder. Okay, so this level here is the old level. I'm gonna open. Okay, level 1 update, let's look at that. So it's more than making it look pretty in Blender right now. It's more about getting it to look pretty good in Godot. So I want to shout out some of my more recent followers. I want to shout out Catilius. I want to shout you out, for following me yesterday, and welcome to the stream. Also want to shout out Truth Algorithms, MacFan0, Sly Cougar 1963. I want to shout out Can Guy 80 also. I want to shout out Empress Hearts, White Rose Heaven, all you guys, Mystical White Rose, all you out there who just recently kind of followed me. Also want to shout out Squizzy 3D. I want to shout out also Poos2. What else? Shout out Squidboy66 and a whole bunch of others that Undefeated 1 and Vinny I. All you guys that follow me. You know, thanks for the follow. Let's get right to it. So we're here in Blender. It's gonna turn some of the shaders on here. Let's take a look. Okay, so the shaders are loading up. Okay, so this is shaders here in Blender. Okay, let's look at this in Godot in the game engine. I'm gonna fire off let's fire off a little playthrough. You definitely have to start working on level 2. Already have the design, just gotta port it over. May take a little while to load because of having the stream. Okay, so I think because I have so many graphical things open, it's slowing it down. So I'm just gonna minimize that. I'm gonna press play again, minimize that. There we go. That should be better. I'm gonna close my Okay, so this is pretty interesting. So I think even like me just having Blender running in the background is taking up a lot of the my graphics card resources. So okay, so I'm gonna exit out of there. I'm just gonna close Blender for a minute. Yeah, let's try that one more time. Oh wow, it's still taking a bit. I have to find some way to release. Okay, here you go. That's better. Yeah, so definitely having Blender in the background running is not a good idea. Let's take a look around. That looks fine so far. Okay, so I think like this stuff still needs to be up res and need to be thought of properly. But I'm not gonna get lost in the weeds. Let's just look to loading in the other levels. This level is already updated. And we could always do upgrades as we go, right? I mean, that seems to be the norm in a lot of development now. Although I think first impressions last. I need to have some common barriers in here. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. There's the new Godot 4 engine also. Okay, so first off, I think when he's walking, the camera should be really close to him. Then when he runs, then you could pull back a bit. So that's something I'm gonna have to work on. Okay, we enter into a level. Okay, level 2. Okay, so we gotta load level 2 up. So let's get out of here. Is level 1. Okay, so let's fire Blender again. So we saw what level 1 looks like in Blender. Let's look for level 2. Okay, so it needs some work. Not a whole lot of work, but there's some. Just gonna hide all these things. To level 2 walls. These are the exits. So definitely these are the main assets that build up level 2. Okay, that was my wife, you know. She just wanted to see if I wanted something there. Very nice of her. Okay, so let's get in here. Let's take a look at this stuff. I don't know what those LOD things are about. What is this? I think this is old. Okay, let's see if I could just have selections in here. Lip sync selection. Selected. There we go. Yep, I just want to show the object itself that I have selected. Okay, all this could be in there. These are duplicates. So basically the level is made up of these components. So it should be just a matter of just loading these components in there. So let's make an export collection. Give it a nice little color there. A little green for go. Just gonna take a quick peek. Yep, still have some of these lines in here, that's fine. Are these textured? Yes, these are textured down. It's gonna drop these rails in this export collection folder here. Let's see. Level exits low res. So this is the exits. Put that there in the collections for export. Okay, let's see here. Models low res. So that's the main. This is the main models. Section 1. Okay. Centers. Okay, the centers that can't be changed really. Okay, we're gonna build this definitely up from scratch. Rails low res, don't need these. These are like the old rails. Yep, let's get rid of those. I'm gonna drop this in here. Okay, so this is all the export things that we need to export. Just gonna hide those for a minute and open this LED. What's this about? Okay, so this is some sort of LED that's supposed to switch, you know, the complexity of what those pipes are. Just gonna leave that alone. The walls. Okay, these are the original walls that are procedurally mapped. Oh, polys. Okay. So this is the internals of those buildings. I call them poly puzzles. It's fine. Just leave those alone. Building interiors. Interior of those buildings. Okay, this seems like to be high res also. Models high res. Gonna check inside, see if there's, yep, so that's part of the same thing. I'm gonna export. Let's take a look inside to see if any of these things are in here. So it looks like there's a lot inside here. Yep. These are in here. Yeah, so this is gonna take some work, but we're just focusing on loading these in, right? We're not gonna work on each one. Just hide the export again. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, the backdrops. Yeah, even those I gotta work on those. So what else do you have in backdrop? Just that. Structure. What structure? All these other structures here. All the levels actually being put together. Okay, and then this is like a kit for me to know the play size, the general play size of each level or each tile. Okay, so let's go back to export. I'm going to go down. I still have 71 errors to debug. Class cannot classify font file. Okay, I think I know what that is. Yeah, these are like compilers that I gotta go through. Oh, look at this. Local variable time and sequences is declared, but never used in the block if there's... Okay, yeah, I remember it complaining about this one time. Yeah, so I had to get the font file. I think I know what that is. That's to do with this right here. Right, so the font file is a... Yeah, I wonder if I still have the font in here. I gotta look. I should have the font in here. Look in here. Where's that font? Okay, assets. Nope. Add-ons. Nope. Graphic assets. Images. Okay, this is for something different. Okay, that's for that tool that I'm using there. Okay, here we go. One to 6 levels. Okay, so there's supposed to be a Sol 3000 font. I gotta look for that. Or extra assets maybe? Fonts, there you go. Yep, using the Sol 3000 font. That's it. So I'm gonna load that in there. I think that's what it's complaining about, so I'll do that real quick. Let's name this screen. Call this menu. Let's go lowercase in this. Okay, so that's title. Play. Options. Exit. Okay. Let's see if we can get some fonts happening. So the label here, let's go with this first one. Yeah, so definitely it's not seeing the file, so let's go in here and get it. What does this one have before? Let's see here. Okay, so where's the... No? theme overrides. Okay, theme overrides. It's going to select it here. Fonts, dynamic font. Yep. Dynamic font. Come here. Font. Font data. This will load. Go into extra assets, fonts. This sold 2000 stress. See if that does it. I think it does. Settings. Size. What size was this? Let's go 40. That's not bad. So is this a style? Is this a theme? New greenhouse, new theme. I'm gonna go clear. I don't know what that's doing, so I'm just gonna leave that alone. So let's go back into the others and see if we can get those happening again. Click on that. Yep, 80. Font data. Going back into the extra assets font. Yep, I think we might be in the clear here. Hopefully they all picked it up. Yep, I think they did. Okay, so this is good. I'm gonna save that. Okay guys, I'll be right back in a second. We'll try to export some of that stuff and loading it into level 2. BRB. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so let's get down to some brass tacks here. Okay, let's see what's up. Okay, so let's fire up level 2 and see if we can start loading in some of those assets. Okay, there's the placeholders. Right, and you're appearing definitely in the center of it. Okay, let's do these exit things here. Okay, I definitely need a 2 because at least one of them. Okay, let's try for the 1. And I just need one of these. Just one of those walls. Let's go to the... Okay, so we have the folder in there. So I'm just going to select this. Okay, so those two things are going to get exported. Let's jump back in here and let's just see how we have this organized before we send this off. Level 1. We have lighting situation there, so we have that. We have all those things in here. Terrain, buildings. Okay, so these are the buildings. Okay, so let's just go. I'm just gonna go ahead and load it up, and then I'm gonna deal with everything else after. So we're jumping straight into level 2, and then we could do the organizing after. So this is definitely a placeholder level here. This is the portal though. I need that. Don't need this. I'm gonna leave it in here just for a minute. I'm gonna call this portal. Actually, no, the spawn point is right here. And this is the, okay, so that's the portal. So this is truly just, this is just for art. I'm gonna get rid of that. Let's put that 3D text with the portal. That label with the portal. It's not 3D text, but the label there. Okay. Alright. And the spawn point is in the middle. Okay. Let's start the export. I'm going to export these two pieces right here. Okay, whatever I'm going to export in chunks, I'm going to just make an actual, a separate container for that. Call this gates. Let's see what's the naming convention in level 1. L1, right? So this L1 this, L1 that, as much as I can. Okay. So it's L2 gate. Okay. Dump these in the export folder. This is what we're going to export right here. Select objects, file, export. And for this code out, we want this GLTF. Okay. Game engine. Level assets. Level 2. Just gonna name it the same thing. L2. Gate. Okay, let's see what we have here for options. Include selected. Okay. Remember export. Okay, let's see for data. Yep, we want meshes. Yeah, you could apply modifiers, I guess. On export, yep. Materials. Okay, yeah, so we definitely got to work on materials. We're gonna just load the scene for sure. Let's see what's up. JPEG quality. From export materials. Okay, that's gonna go all the way up. Lighting standard, animation. There's no animation in this, so I'm gonna just take that off. Right, I'm gonna save this as a preset. I'm gonna call it mesh. No animation. Let's look inside the folder and see if there's any subfolders in here. Level assets, level 1. Do we have any folders in here? No, we just dumped everything in. That's fine for now, we could do that. Just dump it in. So that's the one thing when you do with the game engines, the stricter you are with some of this stuff, the better time you're gonna have. Okay, so let's load that in. Let's go into Godot and it's gonna load up. Yep, level 2 from here. This is a GLTF. So one thing I know that you should do is to in time post building material. That's interesting. Let's double click on this and let's open anyway, just to take a look. It's a good thing we did that. What's going on with this right here? Let's take a look. And here we could construct stuff and then add it, right? Let's take a look at what's going on with that bad boy. Okay, so there's some sort of shader on it. Let's go back into Blender and take a look to see what's the difference in shaders. So go to into shading here. Take a look at what's going on with these shaders. See if there's any difference in the shading. Oh, you know what too? Also, let's yeah, cycles is fine. You could do cycles. Okay, there's some lights. There's a light strip along with this. I don't know what that light strip is for. I'm gonna get rid of that. Light strip 2. One way to find out is I could do that and then select. Yes, there's nothing selected. I'm gonna get rid of that little light right there. Okay, let's look back at that. Let's look at this. Yep, there's another light for this. Time post building. Wow, is that really the texture for this? I'm gonna select that. This is where things could get a little tricky. Where's the texture for that? It could actually be just this. Okay, so we're gonna find out by going into UV editing. I'm gonna check this out real quick. Select that, go like so. Oh yeah, up here sometimes has a thing with unhook that. I don't know why they have it hooked to begin with. There you go. I'm gonna go back into shading and see if I see that also. Okay, nope. Alright, so yeah, go back into UV editing. Okay. So this is referencing some of the thing and then come back here. Yep. So is this being... This is something different. Whoa, that is some odd texturing right here. Let's check this one out. Same thing. What? Why is this viewing like this? That is correct. What is this part doing here? Select that. So I'm transferring things from the old Blender to the new Blender into the newer game engine. So this is what is happening here. Let's see. I'm gonna. Alright. Okay. This is good. I come here and I select that. Then I can go straight to what that is. Oh, that's all the way on the bottom there. Okay, that's fine. No harm, no foul. We could fix that. These things could be fixed. Something else is being affected. So what I want to do is do this. Have this broken. Undo that. So select everything again. Okay, I got it. We got it. It's gonna be fixed. Fixing this texturing right here. Okay. I mean, it's under the map. That shouldn't even matter. Alright. Okay. Alright, I just want to make sure that we're on the right texture for this. Yes, it is. Okay. So this and this is sharing. So that's really efficient. I had to do that because of the older Blender game engine couldn't handle a bunch of stuff. Which is cool. Alright. So I'm gonna select that back and let's re-export this stuff. We're gonna re-export this. Let's make sure we have our no animation. Yep. Bazam! And this shouldn't be named time post. This should be like gate. This has like the old wacky names. Okay, so I'm gonna rename this thing. This is a L2 gate. L2 gate. Put entry. Call this L2 wall. A gate wall. Yeah, just a standard gate. Just your standard gate wall here. Okay, time to export. Let's go. So we got these two there. Oh, might as well put a capital G on there. But that was a false Goku then. Okay, now we're good to go. I'm just gonna save real quick and export this. Export again. Alright. Okay, alright, okay. Export that. Let's go back into the Go.game engine. Okay, it says that, yep, reload. Gonna close that. Don't save. Gonna open it again. Open anyways. Okay, it's bumming me out that this has a gray thing to it, and I'm just gonna fix that right in here. Some one of these flags that does it. Flags, transparent shadow. Parameters. Okay, here we go. Albedo. Metallic or specularity. Let's leave that. Does this one have it? Oh, it's basically the same thing. Oh, you know what? It's like transparent. Wow, it's like a transparent. How is it doing that? Is it transparent? Hold on. Whoa. What is going on here? I'm gonna look through this thing. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. Right, roughness. Do you have roughness on this one too? Technically should have some roughness, but I don't want anything on it. No albedo, no nothing. Blend mode mix. Shall I calling disabled. Render pipeline. This should be set. There's some attribute on here that's doing this. Okay, so let's go in here. Come down here. Geometry. Let's get back into Blender here. Let's take a look at these materials again. Or maybe because there's a modifier on it? No. Can't be. It's sharing the same, I think it's sharing the same material. You know what? I'm gonna rename the material. I'm gonna call it something better. Gate. Wall. L2. It's all L2, all L2. L2, yep. Entry, gate entry. Put little caps on that. Okay. Let's make sure it's saying the same. Yep. So the material is not, so there's a property on the mesh itself. Let's see what that is. So all the same, just making sure it's the same material. Ah, it could be a UV map thing. Oh, you know what? It could be a vertex group. Let's see. A vertex group. Color attribute. Nope. Oh, look at this. Attributes. Ah. Why does it have this? What is that? Oh, look at that. Position vertex vector. What is that? Do regular Blender objects have that? Does this have this? I'm gonna make an object and see if it has that. Cube. I think so. Okay. Okay, so that's standard. I'm gonna delete. You know what? I'm gonna kill the shader and bring it back in. That's probably what's going on. I bet you that's probably it. Let's do that. I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna clean it out from here. Delete. Just gonna copy that name just in case. Let's clean that out. Select these two again. File, export. Let's try that again. Just double check here. There's no animations, data. What to mesh? Apply. Oh, we don't want any vertex colors going with this, so I'm gonna turn the vertex colors off. Let's come back here to this. Clean that. Okay. Vertex colors off. Just going through what are the data we have in here. Material, export, image automatic. Okay, yep. PBR extension. Okay, let's leave all that alone. And I'm gonna make a new one. Call it no animation again. Mesh. Okay, that's our little preset there. Let's export that. Let's go back into Godot, re-import it. And let's see. No. Okay, I'm gonna import this as is. I'm not even gonna allow this to screw with me. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's take a look at all this. Okay, so we had the original, and then we saved this as a separate file. Let's duplicate this guy. I don't know why. Why is it doing that? There's some shade on here. Oh, you know what? It's the regular texture, I think, because it's just light and it doesn't have any lights in the scene. My bad, guys. I was panicking for no reason. Once we bring it into the other scene, everything should look fine. Whew. Okay, let's take a look here.
Hello there.
Hey, hello, mystical Rose, mystical White Rose. How you doing? Thanks for saying hello. Get copy that. Let's go into level 2. I'm gonna make a new node. A spatial node. Just drop that in there. Yep. Oh, there's a lot of spec on this thing. Ooh, and it's probably a normal thing that's going on with this. Okay, alright, okay. Now that I brought it into here, I think I know what to do now. Let's go into... I would say Mystical is my biggest fan because she is, you know, my wife. So, how you doing? That looks like a normal problem. So I'm gonna come in here. The clear code is down. Go back and go that. See, once you have like one of these kind of debugged and working, you could fix like the rest of them. So I'm gonna turn the atmosphere off on this. So just to turn the fog off so we could see a little bit better. Do that. Okay. Let's come in here. Select that. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely like some sort of shading happening, so let's see if we can get rid of that. Okay, flags. Transparency on shadow, use the shadow. Let's just see. Okay. Vertex color. Okay. Use as albedo. Turn that off. Parameters. Okay, so cull mode. Yep, you want to turn that on. Back. Oh wow, you see you could just kind of fix most of it, just turning back face culling on. Okay, so we gotta look out for that. Right, and then there's definitely like a gloss going on there. And that is because it probably needs like a nice roughness map. Turn the specularity down. Okay, so I'm gonna put the specularity back to 0.5 and the roughness needs to go up, and then you'll see it get better. So we'll do the roughness 0.7 for concrete with a slight sheen. Okay, so this is where our guy is gonna spawn. So is the back face culling was the problem. Let's see if there should be that option here in Blender. I don't know if it'll carry through, but we'll see. Actually, it works mostly in cycles, so let's turn cycles on. Oh, cycles is on. Oh, not cycles, sorry, Eevee. There you go. So we have the material selected, and then we're gonna go here, settings, backface culling. Go here, backface culling, something like that. Yep, keeps things nice and trimmed. Now see, in Good, normally I have these things here. This is a duplicate of that, so I'm gonna delete this, 8.2. I want to see if I scale it, if it's gonna work. Let's duplicate that. And transform. Okay, scale it in the x-axis as 1. Yep, that works. I think we may be able to get away with that. Fit that right in there. Okie dokie. Let's see what else we could bring in here. Now that we kind of have an idea of what's going on, let's bring this platform in here. Let's bring this platform. What is this called? Tech Floor 1, Tech Floor Section 1. Okay, I'm going to stick with those. I might want to carry this, bring this, and this. I think this actually duplicates off into its own thing. Yeah, and these duplicate also. Yeah, this duplicate into that, and okay, it's a whole construction set. So I'm trying to see what I could pair up with what. So let's do this section with this piece here. Call this I'll call this section 1. So yep, let's do it. Let's go M, make a new collection. Call this L2 section 1. Yeah, let's stick with that for now. There we go. What kind of environment is this? See what's going on in the environment, the background environment there? Let's see. What is that? Oh, is it that? Yeah, some one of these let's pick something a little bit like that. Why does it look so hazy? Compositor disabled camera. Combined strength. Scene lights. Anywho's, I don't know why. Why is this looking like this? Whatever. I'm not figuring that out right now. Let's continue. Let's go. So L2 section 1. Gonna give this a nice little. Instead of going section, I like to go sect 1, sect 2. You know, just to kind of abbreviate it a bit. And we don't have to go 0. Let's just do sect 1. I'm gonna hide the ones that we already exported, which was this. And this, of course, is a mirror of that. But I'm going to yeah, let's not have a duplicate of this. I'm just gonna get rid of that. Bring that back. Okay, so that's what we exported. We're gonna export this piece right here. So let's go ahead. We could hide everything else. Alright, let's kind of see what we're gonna export. Do we have to see this background? Hold on. I don't think so. HDR preview. Okay. Whatever. I'll just leave it. Okay, so here we are. We're about to export this. I'm just going to double check these materials real quick. And I got to do a due diligence, right? Okay, so all that seems to work there. Surprised this doesn't have like some kind of map that goes along with it. I'm gonna check in the shading. There should be like some sort of map that goes along with that. How about this here? Yeah, this also should have a map. Actually, hold on. So this does have a material that drops right in there, and it's definitely illuminated. Okay, backface culling on that. Flow backface culling. Let's see this one. Let's go backface culling on this one. Let's see. I'm just gonna do a quick fix on this. I'm gonna have this part here with that material, that orange material. Let's go L. L on that. Making sure these things are selected. I'm gonna come here so I can see them. I'm gonna add that material on here. Orange. A sign. Let's go over to this one. Surprised this doesn't have it already. It's weird. Go full screen on this. I'm gonna hit L to. I think these are separated. Thank God I did that. L on that. L. Nope. I'm gonna select that like so. Select this like so. Yeah, assign that there. Let's move on to the last one. Oh, does this have it? Let's see. Select. Oh, that's all one. My bad. Okay, let's go. L on this. Okay, I'm gonna apply that. Let's put back on the C with the texture on. Okay. It's a flat tube full of orange goop. That's what that is. Okay. Yeah, I think all those are ready to go. So this is ready to rock and roll, right? I'm gonna select all that. It's gonna hit a save real quick, and then we're gonna export this back out to layouts. Export. Let's put this right here so we can see the name. Make this a little smaller for me. And the name is Sect 1, right? Section 1. Export that. Okay, we're going to jump into Godot, have that import. Okay, let's look at the assets here. And level 2. Let's open this up. Let's come on, open anyway. Yeah, so that looks right to me. Yes, it does. So let's see, this is a Tech Flow 1, Center Monument. Yeah, so that's pretty cool names so far. Gonna copy this. Alright, we're gonna, let's close this one here. Don't save. So this spatial node, I'm gonna call it structures. We're gonna paste in here. There you go. Let's call it structures. We call it L2 structures. You can even go as far as to call it static structures, but I think this is fine for now. I'm gonna close all those up. So what we do want to make sure is that, let's see where our portal is. The portal is in the center where this should be. Focus. Yep. And it's taking the backface culling flag from Blender. So yeah, this is great. This is working. You just have to deal with the. So I think if I add the roughness in Blender, it'll probably take it in. That's probably what's going on. I'm not doing that in here. I just want to check it out, guys. Just check that out real quick. Yeah, see the roughness flag here is put at 0.5. Oh, 7. This thing here, I definitely want it to be shiny. Just gonna save that here. Let's do it in here again. So let's select that. Oh, what's going on? Select. Select. Why is it locked in like that? Whatever. I have no idea where that. What? I can't select anymore? Oh, I was on the wrong tool. My bad. Okay, so let's jump in here. I'm gonna turn the. Seeing that I notice the roughness goes straight there. 3.7. The Zammies. Specularity. Let's see what this one is. This is jumping back here. Yeah, I think that's about the same as those. Yep, wanted this to be that like that. And let's check that that light color. Surface 1 and Surface 2 is a light. These don't actually have like a name there. That's alright. This should be like nothing but emission. Yep, perfect. Although I think the orange is a little bit much. Okay, so we're going back to the spawn node for the guys here. The portal is here. Oh, so he's facing the other direction. Yeah, that's my bad. We'll fix that. Let's run this level and see what's up. Actually, he'll probably fall right through the ground. Let's look at the terrain here. Okay, so what I want to do is generate meshes for this. It's terrain for that, terrain. Let's get rid of that. Delete. Okie dokie. So spawn point, so he's gonna face the other direction, pretty sure. I'm gonna generate a convex mesh for this. Okay, create try static mesh. Yep. There you go, that's a mesh for him to interact with. And let's do it for the other things. Okay, let's do it for that wall. Okay, try static mesh. Let's do it for this wall also. Okay, try static mesh. Before in the past, you used to have to like do these meshes by hand. Glad you don't got to do that anymore. With that. And just for goofies, I'm gonna do this one also. Okay. Let's play and see what our guy's gonna do in here. I'm just gonna save a little bit. Let's check this out right now. Okay, so press play. Let's see what chaos ensues. Oh! Well, would you look at that? He's in here. Should test out the controller. Yeah, he's here. Yep, and he's walking. And he's running. Where did he... was he facing backwards? For some reason, I think he's very small in here. And I think this was the original size of everything. This is like huge, right? Look at that gap. It could like fall to like infinity down there. He walks. Let me see if he could just run forward. Yeah, he can run forward. He can run down into like nothingness. Okay. So far, so good. Which is a rare thing, right? I'm gonna blur the reflections on this thing right here. It looks stupid as is. I mean, this I'll probably have to update, you know, these levels to work with the Godot engine. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, he's too small. This should be like a lot smaller, I think. I'm just gonna test that out. I'm just gonna scale it as is right there and just see what's up. Okay. It's bringing up the menu. Okay. Let's stop that. Okay. gonna jump out of that. I'm just gonna scale it just for laughs. This is level 2 lighting, portal spawn. Okay, so let's scale that and see what's up. So okay, let's go 0.7 2.7 2.7. Okay, let's take a look, see what that looked like. It's a little bit better. I mean, it's supposed to be like huge, but not so that huge. I feel like this could be like half scale. I'm just gonna go 0.5 and see what's up. Yeah, keeps. Okay, let's see section 1 text, section 2 text, section 3 text. Oh, it's complaining about something or the other. I'm gonna have to look into all that later. Okay, going back in here. Yeah, I'm just gonna scale this like half. 2.5, 0.5, 0.5, and let's rotate this like 180 so he's facing down. Let's see what's up. I think this is kind of goofy right now, so we gotta like really. I gotta go through everything again. Yeah, so he's facing down. You see, this feels better in terms of scale. And of course, if I walk into there, I'm going into level 3. Okay, so that gloss has got to come off of this, like for sure. I should really Alt F4 out of here. Okie dokie. So let's see. Let's make those materials. You know what? And the cool thing, I can select the materials off to the side right here. So the center monument material, I could double click that. Yep. Come in here. Right. I want a little bit of metallicness on it. So let's go 0. It's kind of metallic, right? So let's go 0.5. Going to take a look right here, see what it does. Right, I want to see less of that sky there. The specularity makes it brighter, so I turn that all the way up for this material. Roughness definitely is what's going to blur that. Yeah, this needs like a hard edge and all kinds of stuff needs to happen to it with this. So we're gonna be doing some work in Blender for sure. All right. There's 0.1. This was 0.2. Hey, if you're just watching me for the first time, I just want to say...
Hello there.
Heyo. Is 0.15 in the roughness? No, it's 0.2. 0.2. Keeping it rough, keeping it rough. Okay, so let's see what else has to happen here. So we got that, and oh yeah, the textures on the concrete is a bit too shiny, so we're gonna dull that up some. I'm gonna go roughness 0.9 on that. I don't want any kind of anything. Let's see specularity. Let's turn that down so everything gets nice. Okay, so we got this part here loaded. Let's see what else we got. Let's build the center stuff here. So let's get this gate here. Let's get this. Let's get this on one of these. I'm gonna get rid of this piece. Let's get this. Let's call this gate exit. Let's name multiple here. Why did I name this gate entrance? I'm gonna do it now. Okay, let's see here. That's the wall. Oh, you know what? We could actually put... Can we use the one from... I'm gonna check to see if I can use these. Should be able to. Yes, I can, so I'm gonna add that in. Yep, just gonna do this. Call this exit. Call this end. Excuse me. Okay. Call this portal. Call this ramp. I mean, this is the actual gate there, but that's fine. Select this. Let's just double check to make sure all the stuff that we need here is good also. Backface sculling on that. Drop a little roughness on this guy here. We're going to 9. Yeah, roughness 0.3. Let's go 0.2. It's fine. Okay, let's see what we could do here. Select all that. Okay, so this is like the Blender warm-up, right? So we did the 3D code warm-up, and now we're going into Blender and exporting stuff out of Blender into the Godot game engine. Now this is version 3. Version 4 has like really nice, even better shading than what you're seeing. And hopefully, God willing, I could get it to that point. But if not, I'm fine with, what we got. So this project here that I'm working on is not exclusive to me. My brother Peter is the one that did a lot of the coding, and he got in there and he helped me. He allowed me the chance to develop a lot of these models. Also, my wife Cindy, she's amazing. She's mystical in the chat there, and she's she helped me kind of stay focused even while I was working, and I had to come home and kind of work on this, just as a hobby, right? Everybody has a hobby, right? So some people, they like to do woodworking, which I kind of like to do too, and I like a lot of other things. But because I like doing art and I got some ideas and stories, I was like, hey, I'll do a game because I like to play video games, and I think it could be games could be turned into a positive thing, according to how you make them. But anyways, yeah, so that's the story of that. It's just basically a hobby that's interesting to me. So let's export this. File, export. Another GLTF. Make sure we select the no animation mode. And mind you could do all this work and somebody could just look at the game and say, oh, that's nonsense. I don't care. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, long as, if you're the one developing it and you're able to get something out of it, I think that's what really matters, Sometimes we give people a little too much, too much presence, too much power in what they say sometimes to us, I mean, but then when you're doing stuff like this, you're actually doing it for people to enjoy. So a certain set of people might enjoy it, and then there's a certain set that wouldn't enjoy it. The casual gamer mightn't enjoy certain aspects about a project like this. A hardcore gamer might, or it could be flipped, right? A hardcore gamer might really like certain things, but like a casual gamer might totally just love this stuff, right? So who am I doing this for? I'm doing it for me firstly, for fun, and secondly, I'm doing it for anyone out there who think it might be fun also, once we put the story in and all that. So okay, so I just got the end gate, so let's add that in here. Okay, let's just go straight to this. Here we go. So far so good. So far everything looks like it should look. I'm just gonna go ahead and just add this. Let's just bring this into the level under structures. Haste. Should be under the end of the map. Yes, it is. So I'm just gonna fly right over there. Okay. So I think me changing the materials in Blender did help. Let's fix this. Let's fix this up. I want this to look a little more metallic. So let's just do that right now. So I'm gonna put completely metallic. Let's go 1. I don't think that's that good. Let's go 0.9 on that. And there's a roughness. Turn the roughness off on that for now. Go 1. That's okay for now. There should be some harder edges on here, but for now this is fine. And I'm thinking basically all the portals into this should be the same. Should be this circular thing. So we'll work on all that. Let's take a look at what it did with the material here. So, just gonna jump in real quick and take a look. The specularity is 0.3, the roughness is 0.9. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, so that was successful. So I'm gonna bring the other pieces in. I'm gonna copy these 2 pieces right here. The wall. I'm gonna duplicate those. Bring those all the way over. And I think there's holographic mode in this also. Like so. You could do that. Let's just rotate this together. I mean, can I rotate the entire thing? I don't know. Let's check it out. Ooh, did it do it? Oh, it's all kinds of messed up. Okay. I'm just gonna do it by hand here. Oh, let's put some snapping in there. Snap, 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 snap. Just want to big up Sam Kyo for checking us out here on the stream. Want to big up MacFan0 also. World of Streamers also, if your World of Streamers is in here, big them up also. Okay, so we use the same asset to just, you know, put that back in there again like that to build that back. Okay, and we're gonna use another asset also. You know, we could have brought that whole piece in. Why didn't I do that? Because I wasn't thinking like that. Let's do it now. I think there is snap in here, but we'll see. Let's duplicate that. I could have brought that whole piece over. Hindsight is 20/20. Let's bring it over here. Focus on that. I'm just gonna rotate that at 180. Like so. This should fit right in. Something like so. Okay, I'm gonna make a generator mesh for this. collision mesh, and I'm gonna do one for this one also. Okay. Let's go back. Let's see if we could add any, if we could use anything else to construct anything else. Okay, so now we need some of the in-between pieces to get that whole strip going. Oh, you know what? And the fun fact, it looked like when I brought it in here, like it scaled and did all its thing in here to do with this main node. So that's pretty neat. I like that. Remember, we did scale and rotate, so that is awesome that it did that. So I don't have to worry about that once I drop stuff in here. Love it. Okay. Okay, so these are the building blocks right here. So I'm gonna bring this part here as one piece. This part here is another piece. Yep. Let's bring the smaller piece in. Yeah, it's good. These are moving pieces, right? So let's do that. What is this over here? I think this is like a node that allows me to move this as a singular piece. Let's see. Yes, it is. Okay. We may need that. Okay, so this is a tech floor. I feel like to bundle this with something else. No. Let's just leave it as is, because this here is a whole bundle by itself. This is a big bundle. Let's just get this piece going. I mean, you know what? I could bundle in with that. You know what? Let's stick with this. I'm going back and forth, right? Okay, so let's go make new. Call this L2. What is this called? Okay. Call this tech floor. Tech floor 01. But call this tech floor 2. Let's select that. Let's double check the materials on this real quick. Yep. So everything seems to be somewhat set on this. The roughness is 0.7. I'm gonna put that up. What did we have it last time? 0.9. Was that what it was here in Just double checking the material parameters. Okay, so specularity 3, roughness 0.9. Coming back into here. Should be the same thing. Into Blender. Yeah, let's do a 0.3 on that. .39. Okay, we got this in its own thing. Let's export this. Oh, so before we do that, let's make sure it's, yep, it is. Okay. So that's selected. Export. Call this tech floor. Tech floor 2. Export that. And let's do this one while we're in here. Let's double check all the materials on this. Now this has a cornucopia of materials. So you know what, before I continue to do that, yo, why does this always miss right here? time pad. Can I apply a modifier on this? Let's go to mirror modifier. Booyah. Problem solved. Just double checking to make sure all this is all somewhat good. Into shading. Center on that. Okay, roughness definitely is 0.9. Specularity 0.2. Specularity 0.2. Oh, is it 0.3? Let's go back. 0. Let's just double check. Specularity 0.3. What's the specularity on the gate? 0.3. Okay, so specularity 0.3. Always round. Seems to be the thing to do. What the cool kids are doing. Yep, 0.3. Okay. The roughness on 0.9 on that. 0.3. What is this mesh? What is this light for? Or is there's a ring in here? Ooh, okay, all right. Okay, so there's some stuff there. I'm gonna leave that alone. Leave it alone. The glass. Glass is minimal roughness. That needs specularity needs to be all the way up. A little bit of that. Let's check this out here. Okay. Seems like this might be ready to rock and roll. Metallic 0.9. I happen to know that. Roughness is 0.2. So a little bit of that. Specularity is all the way up on that. Just happen to know that. Okay, let's go back into here. Now let's bring the new piece in. So we got tech floor. It's open anyways. Ooh, where is this? I'm gonna copy that. Come in here, over here, paste. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, no, that's correct. It's almost perfect then. Okay, we're gonna do this big piece here. copy this. Actually, let's see what this is. Let's make a new thing for this. Call this L2. Call the sec puzzle. Something like that. Let's bring this up in here. Yep, and this has all the pieces in there. Floor base, glass, time pads. Make sure backface sculpting is on a lot of these things. Backface sculpting on. Select all these. It's not all that, all did all that. Huh? No backface sculpting for the glass. Backface sculpting for that one. Okay, let's see. I think I got everything worked out with this one. Select. Okay, let's see what we got. Export. Let's export that. Yeah, that's a big export right there. If I continue, I'm gonna generate a mesh for this. There you go. Portal gate, there's no mesh for that one. Okay, let's generate a mesh for that. There you go. Alrighty. Let's open up what we just let's open up the new stuff. Just gonna save real quick. Okay, section puzzle 1. Let's go. Open anyway. It's right up in the middle there. Select this, and I'm going to go in here. Is that all the glass? Go into the glass shader here. It's supposed to be glass. Flags. Parameters. Ooh, back. I'm just gonna leave that disabled. Draw mode, opaque. Okay, transparency is on. Just go into the shader here. You're gonna have to play with that for a little bit. The metallic specularity all the way up. The roughness is down. No emission. Nope, none of that. Could play with a little refraction. The refraction scale 0. Yeah, I don't want any of that, so let's turn that off. The effect is not so hot. This is interesting. Let's just dump this as is. I just want to big up Katia, Lurex, Elysian, Alice Drea, all those guys out there. Shouting you out. Okay, we're gonna dump all this into. We're gonna dump this whole thing, this section. Yep. Section 1 position. Select this all. I'm gonna go copy. I'm gonna come into here. And let's go into structures and let's go paste. Ooh, look like it. Oh, there it is. Yep, and it matches up somewhat. I don't mind, I would have to fix certain aspects of it, but that's fine. let's do that. Specularity has to be all the way up. Check this one out. And the metallic is 0.5 on this. Yeah, that should be way up. 0.9. There you go. Specularity all the way up. Roughness 0.2. Okay, back on track. Yeah, this glass looks terrible, so we're gonna fix that. Let's check out this ground here. So 2.3 on this. Yeah, I think that alone fix it. Roughness 0.9 is correct. Oh, did we not add a material in there? I'm gonna go back. That's probably what happened. Yep, yes sirree. Did not do that. So let's do that now. L. Oh. Like that. That. Okay. Let's do that again. Uh-oh, I think I saved over the wrong thing. It's export. This is what I'm supposed to save over. My bad. Select this back. Save that over. Just in case we need to grab it again. Okay. Jump back in here. Let's reload. Close that. Okay. Back on track. Copy this. Oop. Let's get rid of that. Okay, let's double check these materials real quick. Okay, I'm gonna select this glass here. Completely rough. Less roughness. Yeah, it needs a roughness 0.2, maybe 0.1. Mission. Okay, this is transparency off. Use as vertical, use as albedo, no. Try a font. Let's do this. GX. Could use alpha scissors. Nope. Okay, so this is the alpha and the albedo. Let's turn transparency back on. So that's much better. I'm just not going to turn it all the way down. I'm just going to smidge him a bit up. There's a slight something. Let's go 10 on that, and let's give it a color. Maybe glass has like a slight tint to it. Let's go 20 in that. Can I make it darker? Okay. This is pretty interesting. Let's see what's going on with this. This looks like this has a normal map on there. Okay, I think that takes care of that. Let's do the bottom part here. Okay, let's see. So we do have this piece right here. Select these pipes. Let's go see what's going on with these. Okay. Let's go to roughness 0.6 on that. What is this? Is this like the backdrop to it? I think this may be the backdrop, so let's fix this. We want any we want it completely rough. Albedo. What am I changing over there? Oh, that's the end. Okay, that's the end cap. So those are supposed to be metallic. Metallic specularity all the way up. Let's go back to white on that. Let's go a little more into gray. Let's turn the roughness down on that. 2.2. Okay, here is this. I believe this should be the backdrop. No. Unless all of this is probably one material. That's what's happening. Yep. Go 0.5 on that. Turn the specularity not so up. Probably about that. 0.3. Let's go 0.5. And the roughness is a little bit more up. Okay. Okay, I think I got a surface. Yeah, this is the surface that I wanted. So let's go straight to the roughness. Turn the roughness all the way up. And I got rid of that one time. And let's go over to the color. Let's drop the color on that. Backdrop on that a bit. No metallic. Specularity could go down 0.3. Yeah, it's much better. Okay, so seeing that we kind of get this squared away, we should let's bring in the rails, and then we should be able to duplicate a whole bunch of these things without too much fuss. Let's see. I'm gonna hide that for now. Hide this. We need the railings. Yep, and these are in pieces, which is great. So I'm gonna call this L. Actually, let's just make sure I'm gonna back out of that. Make sure we just actually grab the geometry. There we go. Let's call this L2. Railing. Railings. I mean railing. Okay. It's plural anyway. So we got that. I'm going to export this while we have it like this. File, export, GLTF, everything is selected. Call this railing, L2 railing. Export that. Okay, let's jump back into the to Godot. Start bringing those pieces in. But before we do that, let's generate a mesh on here. Generate collision mesh. Select these, generate a collision mesh. Select that, generate a collision mesh on that also. Select collision mesh and all those. This also. Okay, and then we're gonna just generate a collision mesh just for the glass object and nothing else inside of there. Just want to make sure I have that glass object selected. Yep, so I'm gonna generate a collision mesh for that. Okay, so collision mesh will generate it up for the glass and everything. Yep, look like it's all good to go. Alrighty. Let's bring in those railings and then we'll be able to construct the boulevard for this whole side here. File, let's save. Hey, and if you're watching me here for the first time, I would just like to say,
Hello there.
let's go. Let's import that. Oh, it's already in here. So let's go railing. Let's open that up. Let's go straight to it. Here it is. Now let's check the railing material real quick while we're up in here. So far looking so good. Let's give that a little bit of metallicness, 0.1. Let's give us 0.3 on that. Hey, if you're watching me for the first time, hey, get a free account on Twitch, log in and follow me, and that's going to help rate the stream up. And we could do a bunch of fun stuff after that. Or you could also check me on YouTube and join and subscribe on there. I'm also on TikTok, you know. So and TikTok is a little shorts and that kind of thing too. So I'm gonna drop the roughness on this about 0.8. So the rail is a little shiny. Okay, let's see what's up. Let's make sure that all these rails have the same material on them. I believe that they do. Yes, they do. Okay, so select this one, this one. I feel like they could have better names. Maybe this one could be like curved or something. It's all good. Let's just leave it like that, and yeah, leave like these, and then we're gonna bring it in. Copy. Paste. Booyah! You're reeling, sir. Let's copy these again. Actually, this and this wants to be okay. We're gonna copy all these. Control D. Alrighty, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna flip this one. Scale. The matrix, transform matrix. Let's go minus on that. Minus on the x-axis. I believe we got it. Bring that over here. Sorry, Bob. It's right in the center of that thing. Okay. You see so. I feel like to make a collision mesh especially for that, so I'm not going to add any on there. Okay, let's do another transform on this copy here. Minus. Boom! Your mesh is delivered. Okay, let's just check to make sure everything is on here. It's kind of looking like it. Okay, let's do the last piece right here. Bazoom. Bring this over here. We got something. Something like that. Yep. That'll work. Okay. Like that. Like those two things. Alrighty. duplicate that. Bring that over. Duplicate that again. Come on, it's dancing. Okay. Oh. Gotcha. Okay, so we got that. I'm gonna bring these last two pieces over to the last piece over there. And that piece right up to here. Yep, and that works right up to so. Alrighty, so what do we do here? So what we do is to take these two pieces and bring it into this node right here. Okay, so I got those three selected. I'm gonna put them into that this section right here. Actually, whoop. I'm gonna undo that. Select those back again. Okay, I gotta look to see where it goes into a node, right? Structures, not into that, not into that. Yep, section position. Right in here. That floor base. I'm gonna have to make a try mesh on that. On all glass. Pipes, nope. Does this floor base have pipes in it? Nope, it's just a floor base. It's just a backing track. Come on. Can't believe this thing. This thing just wouldn't go back. It's crazy. Kidding me? Go in Blender and take a look here. You know what? I'll open up the original file and see. And just type that in. Whew! Let's get rid of this. Let's go into this pause thing. Open new. Open anyway. Yeah, I could just probably bring a new one in. Yeah, let's do that. Copy. Let's delete that one. Paste. Oh no. Let's bring it into here. Paste. Yep, there you go. Back on track. So this section, this whole section would lift if I move this part here. Check the transforms on it. And copy and Y. Just in case. Learn my lesson there. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. Z, you see? Yep, didn't do it, so bam. Alright, so now it's time to copy. Woo! Let's see. What is select? Do we have select? Make scene road group. Yeah, I'd have to open each thing. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. This is what we're doing. Floor base there. All the way up. Bazamos. It's everybody. So, my memory serves me right. Control D. There you go. Okay, so that's cool for now. What's that extra tail on there? I don't understand. What's going on? Okay, guess that's how it is. Let's see if we can get that back. Okay, so let's do the other one, and then do the other one is flip the other way. Go back and select all these. Up to floor base. D for duplicate. And what I want to do is in the y-axis, right? I want to go 180, right? Oh, minus 90, my bad. There we go. To give it a kind of flipped vibe. Oh, we're almost there. Okay. Okay, so I'm looking at all this. We have section 1 here, section 2, section 3. We have these 2 pieces of railing. I'm going to bring those over, so I'm going to duplicate that. It's a lot of instancing, right? Oh, it's already in there. Delete. Oh, we already got something in there. Boom! I would dare say this is ready to go. Let's test this out. Okay. Save this. Wow. Okay, so with this in here, I'm gonna file save. Look, I have a railings node or something like that. The static railings node. But for now, this is fine. Save. Let's go. Let's see what it does. Okay, wow. Oh, I want to move that portal away from there. Let's put a portal back over on the other side. Yep, this is the portal for level 3. Okay, can I make that bigger? That's should be able to make that portal size bigger. Let's go here. Select that. Area. That's fine. Oh, just adjust it like this. Okay. Just adjust it by squeezing it. Yeah, that's not right. Oh, this is a separate object. Okay, I gotta go in there. Collision shape. Yeah, we are. Okay, I think this is fine with this. Yeah, I think this is the whole shape right here. So I'll put this like right here. Alrighty. Let's check it out. Let's go. Let's see if we can make it all the way to level 3. Okay, here we are. Yep. I'll run down inside of here and see. Okay, this works so far. It's not bad. It's not dropping through the ground as yet. Wow, and it totally handles this without me putting in like crazy amounts of LED. Little gaps there, that's fine. Let's check one of these out. One of these arenas. An arena. Okay. So far so good. Just double checking here. Go up here just to see what's up. Yeah, I like the scale of this. So the scale before was a little bit big. Yeah, it's got to be fixed there. I don't know what happened there. Okay, we made it over on the other side. Wow. There's something else. Boom! Level 3! What? I think that is pretty cool. What do you guys think? Yep. Hey, we did it. All right, guys. So I'm gonna call this a stream. You know, develop a flow there. I'm gonna next couple days, because I'm doing some other art stuff, just try to loading the rest of the levels that we have in here. Loading the rest of level 2, going to level 3, which starts to get a lot more exciting. And just loading all the levels, and then we'll back into doing more character design, hopefully doing some humans, then back into robots again. So okay, I'll see you guys in a little bit. This is xsinick, and thanks for hanging out with me. You know, it's been very cool, and you know, working with Blender, working with Godot is awesome. All those things are awesome, and hanging out with you is awesome. And I want to shout out again all my followers, all my viewers who watch me after the fact. Hey, it's all good. You know, let's come in here. You know, let's do little games and stuff, and you know, I like the games. So let's interact a little bit, right? You could chat me up or whatever it is. You know, you see all the songs that has been playing throughout the videos. That's a soundboard on here. You don't have to pay for that. You just come in and you click allow. You allow it, and then you could play. You know, you could play those songs while I'm working if you want to disturb me or keep things going, right? All right, guys. So I'll see you in a little bit. God bless. Take it easy. Thanks for hanging out. And we'll continue being productive and creative. xsinick out.